So I'm back with another video. In this video I'm going to talk about planets in 7th house. The planets in 7th house mainly show your partner, and it can pretty much describe your partner's nature, and it can also describe their important planet in their chart, because the 7th house planet is what you are looking for in your partner, and it is very important to see how this planet is doing in their chart as well. So let's see Sun in the 7th house. Sun in the 7th is a good placement. It can give you a good partner who is honest, loyal, and partner here can be quite proud. Partner here can be authoritative also and dominating at times. If Sun is in water sign like Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, then these traits will be little bit less. But nonetheless, Sun in 7th shows someone who is very independent, and who is having leadership qualities also. So your partner can be in government, or he can be running his own business, and partner here can be little sensitive, and here partner would be interested in politics or acting and drama. Here partner can be a royal nature, like partner is very unique in some sense, and he has his own style of doing things. Sometimes here Sun will give a good marriage status. After marriage the status of the native can rise, and here the partner can be very status conscious and will give more importance to social status. It can also show you are proud of your partner in some way. Partner can achieve something unique in life. Let's say Moon is in your 7th house, and I forgot to say, when Sun is in 7th house, chances are that you would marry someone with a Leo ascendant, or your partner can have Sun in Leo or Moon in Leo. Either three of these can be there, or even all three can be there. Let's say Moon is in your 7th house. Moon here shows your partner would be very sensitive and moody at times. Partner may be like a little bit feminine in nature. If you're a female, your partner can be like your mother, or he can be a little bit soft in nature and tender. And here partner can be kind, and partner can be more interested in staying at home and taking care of the domestic life. Partner can be very concerned with home life than office. Here partner can be having a good round face and good complexion also. Partner can have a round body, and he can be your childhood friend also, because Moon rules your childhood. So it is possible that you know your partner from your childhood, or in some cases here it shows your mother might look for your partner and arrange your marriage. Your partner can be into real estate, or your partner can be a caretaker in medical industry, like partner can be a doctor here, or partner can be into shipping also, sometimes something connected with the sea and ocean. Let's say, and if Moon is in 7th house, chances are that you can marry a Cancer ascendant, or Cancer Moon, or Taurus Moon, or partner can be having Sun sign as Cancer. Let's say Mars is in your 7th house. Mars in 7th means your partner is very dominating and can be conflicting also. Partner can be energetic and likes to exercise. Mars is about competition, so here partner can be very competitive, and sometimes it can also cause physical uh, arguments in marriage. It should be carefully analyzed, otherwise part- partner might have a need to confront physically, and partner can be very aggressive here and quite impatient. If Mars is in fire signs, it can be quite a difficult situation. If Mars is in water signs, it can be a little bit easy, and if Mars is in air signs, then the arguments will be more of verbal in nature. And here your partner can be Aries moon sign or Scorpio moon sign, or partner can be having lot of planets in Aries. Partner can be Aries ascendant or Scorpio ascendant, or partner can be having sun sign in Aries. Let's say Mercury is in your 7th house. Mercury is a fun loving planet, it is easygoing, so your partner would be talkative and communicative. Your partner can be younger to you. Your partner may be from your childhood or schooling, because Mercury rules education. So you could have met your partner in context of school. And Mercury here also shows your partner can be quite fickle in nature. Partner can be having good business qualities. Partner can be flirting in nature, and partner can be quite intelligent, and he can have a lot of siblings, and your partner can be like a sibling to you. You both might have common interest and common hobbies. You both might like to talk to each other more, and here partner gives lot of ideas to you, and you look to him for ideas. And here partner likes you very much and is good at communication. Mercury here can also show your partner can be interested in mathematics, astrology and calculations. Partner can be good at calculating. And here Mercury can also show your partner is good in sales, media, acting and all that. Partner can have a tendency to mimic others, and it depends on the sign here. Mercury in air signs will be good. Mercury in fire signs, here partner can be a little bit stubborn. Mercury in water signs can make the partner very impressive, and he can have a good memory. Here it can show you might marry someone with Gemini or Virgo ascendant, or partner can be having strong Mercury, or partner can be having sun sign as Gemini or Virgo, or partner can be even Virgo moon sign or Gemini moon sign. Let's say Jupiter is in the 7th house. Jupiter in 7th is usually good for the partner's character. It shows a honest and God fearing partner. Partner can be a little bit on the bulky side. Partner can have a tendency to put on weight. Partner can be from a good wealthy family. Partner can be a lawyer or a teacher, or partner can be living in foreign land. Partner can be an auditor or a financial industry, working in financial industry. Jupiter here also shows your partner would be liking to travel, and partner can be having interest in religion, following religious rules and regulations. Partner here can be quite positive in nature and look at the larger picture, and after marriage there can be a lot of growth in the native's life. Here it can show you might marry someone with a Sagittarius moon or a Pisces moon, more so Sagittarius, or you can also may marry someone with a Sagittarius ascendant or Sun in Sagittarius, and Pisces is also a possibility. Let's say Venus is in the 7th house. Venus here shows your partner is very balanced and diplomatic. Partner can be having good looks, and partner can be very fond of you, and you both can be attracted to each other. Partner can be good at design. Partner can be having interest in music, and partner can be romantic here, and it shows partner has a good compromising nature and is not likely to argue. And here it shows you would marry someone with a Libra moon or Libra sun or Libra ascendant. Sometimes it is possible that a partner can be Taurus moon or Taurus ascendant or Taurus sun sign. Partner can here be having either Libra nature or Taurus nature, that you have to check from partner's chart. So which side of Venus partner will exhibit, you have to see based on his chart. Let's say Saturn is in 7th house. The Saturn in 7 shows partner can be quite older to you, or even if younger, partner can have a matured outlook to life. Partner can be working and can be very duty conscious. Sometimes it can give a very cold partner who is not very concerned emotionally, and partner can be having some health issues. Emotions may not be expressed, but partner will be here sincere, and here it shows marriage can be late, and you can marry someone with Capricorn ascendant or Capricorn moon sign or Capricorn sun sign, and overall it's an average placement. It gives longevity to your marriage unless Saturn is the 6th lord or 8th lord. Saturn here can also show your partner has a very bony structure, and partner can have a long face, and partner can have a dark complexion as well. If Saturn is in Libra, then partner can be quite fair. Let's say Rahu is in 7th house. Rahu here shows partner can be a good in technology. Partner can be a programmer. Partner can be a little bit unconventional and maybe scientific also. Here it shows partner will be very freedom loving and interested in science and technology. And here partner can be Aquarius ascendant or Aquarius moon, and Aquarius ascendant as well, or Sun in Aquarius. Rahu here shows partner will be quite stubborn at times and may not have a good compromising nature. Let's say Ketu is in 7th house. Here it shows partner would be little bit secretive and hiding in nature. There can be some disappointments with partner or some distance. Partner can be aloof or distance at times. Here partner can be having Scorpio ascendant or Scorpio moon sign, or partner can be Scorpio sun sign as well, or partner can be having a moon Ketu conjunction. Some Ketu connection to partners planets would be there. Here it shows partner can be a medical line, or partner can be a programmer, or partner can be into army or some protective service like defense. These are some possibilities. And here a partner can be even into astrology and all that. So I hope these information was helpful, and you have to judge these planets on various parameters. This is just an introduction, but these are some general traits you will see in your partner and your partner's chart, and I will meet you in another video regarding marriage and astrology. Thank you.